Grass and water make the Marcita, and in the past, generations of men worked it with horses, and now agricultural machinery. On this Marcita, there were at least 7, 8, or 10 men working with a shovel, scythe, sickle. I've learned from those kind of people, experienced men. Men who, if they saw anyone crossing the Marcita on foot, they would kill them, because if somebody stepped on the border, it would destroy the carefully managed water flow. I've learned from my dad. I always went with him to press the rows of the ditches with the shovel. My shovel was shorter than my dad's. He bought it specially. In winter, he let me begin pressing the ground with the shovel, followed by him ready to step on it. A man once asked me, "Is it you who looks after these Marcita?" "Yes," I answered. "If you knew how many times they were so much faster than us when we took out the grass with the barrows." I remember we had a horse. The horse could turn easily, but the tractor found it hard. In a Marcita, the water has its guardian, the waterman. The level regulation is an art that has been passed down for generations. And when water is scarce, they have been able to flood a whole Marcita with small streams and trickles that in this area are called sortume. Marcita must be regulated. It's not an easy job due to the water coming from the ditch. Sometimes water flow must be regulated. In winter, the water in a Marcita must overflow. It's like when you water a field. The difference is that you do it all winter, rather than irrigation, which is done on a 10 or 12-hour shift. Then you stop. There should be 1 centimeter of water on the Marcita for it to be perfect. This is the work. The water level has to be checked for an hour every morning. If it increases, it has to be reduced, and if it isn't enough, it has to be adjusted to let it flow correctly. It mustn't create puddles. It has to be perfect. We need more water. Unfortunately, there isn't enough. In the past, we used to cultivate 10 hectares of Marcita per year. Nowadays, we find it hard to work 3 hectares. I used to water them with the sortume, using the little water that is left and trying to flood the same. I've exploited it. If there's a little green grass for animals, for some is a memory, for others is a present choice, an alternative to corn. When we owned cattle, they ate 60 kilograms of grass a day, a head. They exclusively ate grass. If you work a Marcita well, you can produce a lot of hay. A system that includes green grass, or grass that is stored in covered round bales, alfalfa, meadow, pasture or Marcita, where it is possible to cut in autumn and spring. Research confirms that the final product is definitely of better quality, and animals benefit from a diet that reduces or eliminates corn and flour in favor of grass. If they are fed with a big quantity of grass, cows produce less milk, but the quality is higher with more fat. The future of the Marcita depends on the skills of the market and on who promotes agriculture and its values. Meanwhile, it's a matter of persistence. You must have passion, or it's hard, because the shovel nowadays. They've told me I must be crazy to work the Marcita. They're right. Maybe for some reason they're right. Till I'm able, I will do it. When I won't be, we'll see.